Lake Naivasha could well be on its way to drying up for the third time, and perhaps permanently this time if the effects of climate change are not reversed soon. Land initially covered by huge water masses is now giving way to tracts of dry, caked land as the shoreline recedes further and further. Children can now play in areas of the lake that had claimed lives before because of its depth. Just early this year, it was impossible to cross this lake as I am doing now. Furthermore, the island on my right was non-existent. Plants that were initially found at the bottom of the lake are now fodder for cattle.
Climate change is also having issues of high temperatures. So with high temperatures, you also have higher rates of evaporation. And that is a major loss of water from a large water body like the lake here.
We have not had enough rain, so it has affected the intakes, even up at the Abadeas. Water there is very little coming down to the lake.
If these pictures of the lake are anything to go by, then the pain of losing Lake Naivasha could become very real to the residents because they depend on the lake for food and income-generating activities.
We have the commercial fishermen whom have also been affected because they no longer get the tilapia.
Lake Naivasha is also a tourist attraction, particularly for sport fishing, and this has also been disrupted because navigation of the lake has become more difficult because more and more of the lake is turning into mud. It is for reasons such as these and others that give the need for successful talks in Copenhagen that will help reverse the impact of climate change and save the lives of hundreds of thousands of people who, like the inhabitants of Naivasha, depend on natural resources subject to climatic conditions for their survival. Olivia Ketch reporting for Citizen TV.